and gentlemen, how did your day go? Or your day, how is it going? If you're in another time zone, how is your day going? Good evening, Doe. How are you? Nice to see you here. Good evening, everybody. Where are my people? Tell me where you're watching from. I always like to know where my audience is watching from. Tell me where you're watching from, ladies and gentlemen. And some of my people here that join me in the morning for Ministers in the Marketplace. If you're just hearing, I've started a program called an early morning prayer, not just prayer though, for Ministers in the Marketplace. It's from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., Mondays to Friday. I have been commissioned to raise disciples, ministers in the marketplace. So we study the word, we come online, we study the word, we do some assignments or some reflections, and then we pray every morning, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., Monday to Friday. So join us um, if you are a Christian, you're a believer, and you know that you have been called to be a minister in the marketplace. So today, welcome to my live video. I always do this live video every 8:30 p.m. on Thursdays. So if you're just joining, welcome. My name is Lara Kudaisi Don Momo, and I am a mind and strategy coach. I help female entrepreneurs, African women entrepreneurs, 10x their income and their business in 6 months or less. So, before we go into today's conversation, we're going to be talking about 10 reasons why you lack clarity in your business. Because when I come on live or I talk to people, I hear people tell me, "Oh, coach, I don't have clarity. I'm not clear. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know where, all of those things that people have been saying." So today I am doing a live video for that so that you guys can get clarity. But before we go into that, I have a program coming up. It's called 10x is easier than 2x. It's a masterclass where I will teach you how to 10x your income without burnout, where you will work less and achieve more. I'm telling you, that has been my story. That has been my journey over the years. I've been a businesswoman now. I've been in business for 16 years, but I've been in this industry now for 13 years, and now I am doing a 9-figure income conveniently. In fact, I did a video yesterday. I think they should post it tomorrow, where I'm talking about I had a goal to, or I have not had, I have a goal to make $1 million between May this year, May 2025 and May 2026. And I want to carry a lot of people along on that journey. And yes, if you're willing to follow me on that journey so that you too can set your own income goal, and then I'll be sharing with you every week, one tip a week. What am I doing to be able to move closer towards this income goal? Okay, so they'll be uploading the video tomorrow, so you guys will know where I'll be dropping those tips. So, okay, so 10 reasons why you lack clarity in your business. First of all, if you have any question, you can ask. Don't wait till I ask you. If you have any question, you can just drop it in the comment section. I will answer you. All right. So, 10 reasons why you lack clarity in your business. Number one is no clear business vision. I see a lot of entrepreneurs have this no clear business vision. Some people are not clear. They just want to make money. That's all. I like, Lara, what do you mean? I just want to make money in my business. And the Bible says, where there is no vision, my people perish. You get what I mean? You need to have a clear vision, and clear vision in that in the next 3 years, what will my company look like? What will my business look like? How much do I want to make? Look at me now telling you that I want to make $1 million in 1 year between May 2025 and May 2026. You get very clear, and I'm not saying I want to make more money. That's very vague. I'm not saying, oh, I want, so that's for my income goal. And then for my business, one of the things I say, it's not, in fact, it's not one of the things. The goal is to um, make my company a self-managed organization. Can you see? That's a vision. I want to make my company, well, we're almost there. We're already doing it, but we just need to do more. I want to make my company a self-managed organization where if I'm there or not there is running. I don't have to be micromanaging people. I don't have to be going up and down. I don't have to be, you get what I mean? So that's a vision. So when I have that kind of vision, it affects how I hire people. It affects the kind of hire I make. It affects the kind of people I hire. It affects the kind of things I sell, the kind of products or services that we sell. Look at it now. I said I want to make $1 million by between now and May 2026. You should know that I'm not going to do cheap prices, cheap, because how will $1 million be complete if we're just doing program of 100,000 $80? How? Do you understand? So what is your clear? You have to have a clear business vision. If you would fast forward 3 years, what would you want your business to look like? As regards team, what would your team look like? Or because you're now a solopreneur, there's a difference between a solopreneur and an entrepreneur. A solopreneur is that you are the only one doing it. You are the accountant, you are the customer service, you are the everything. But an entrepreneur is that you are the one doing the stuff, you have the goal, and you have other people, you employed other people to be able to achieve that goal, carry out, the business with you. So that's the difference, So, but even now, if you are just still a solopreneur, just now, you need to have a goal to be an entrepreneur. You need to have a goal. So what would my business look like in 3 years, in 5 years? How many people would I have had? You have to write these things down. You have to have vision. The Bible say, write down the vision, make it clear, make it plain, so that he who reads it will run. You get? So what's your team? What would they be like? How many people would you have in 3 years? Those are the things you should have known by now. Yeah. Your income, how much will you be earning between now and next year? How much will you be earning in 3 years? The kind of impact you want to be making. What is it? Me, one of the things I say is that I want to be number one in my industry, top of the game. I'm a powerhouse coach. I'm a mind and strategy coach. I want to be the only mind and strategy coach that people remember when they're talking about strategy, and powerhouse coaching. Can you see? I have a vision. So it drives me. I was talking to my friend yesterday. She was like, that she just woke up. She's not in Nigeria. So I just woke up midnight. I'm like, why is Lara doing video? Why is Lara doing live video early in the morning? So I was telling her about the ministers in the marketplace and all of that. She was like, is it sustainable Monday to Friday every morning? What if you get tired? Why don't you just start with one day? Why don't you just do one day first? Then you can now gain momentum. I said, it's like you don't know me. I was telling her, you say, what if you get tired? I said, what have I gotten tired doing? I'm an obsessive person. I was explaining to her yesterday. And there's a reason for that. Something is driving me. Something is pushing me. So I am not somebody that will just start something and then I'm tired in 1 week. Me, never. Never. Because I'm not just doing it because I want to do it. There's something I'm trying to achieve. There's a goal I'm trying to achieve. So until that goal is achieved, I'm not going to get tired. And what is driving me is my goals, is my business vision. So what is your own business vision? That's number one reason why you lack clarity. No clear business vision. Then number two, undefined target audience. You are trying to serve everyone. That will water your message. You cannot serve everybody. You cannot. Oh, if I ask now, who is your target audience? Everybody, your coach, as long as you are breathing. No, you won't make money. You will not. That's why you're always confused. You have to narrow down your target audience. Trying to serve everyone waters down your message. Good evening, Lady Brand Print. Thank you for joining. Serving everyone waters down your message. Clarity comes from knowing who you serve best. Who do you serve? Very important. What is their biggest problem? These are the things that you need to know. For me, I serve female entrepreneurs who want to 10x their income in 6 months or less without burnout. So I already know the people I'm focused towards or to. They are female entrepreneurs. And if we're going down talking about age, I know their age. They are from 35 years upwards. So I create content for people like this. You understand? I create programs for them. I don't get too techy or too, because I was still telling my team yesterday that these people that we serve, they don't have time or they don't, all this your creativity that you are putting. Creativity is not bad. But if it's make it simple and make it clear, that's all you need. Make it simple and make it clear. And I remember I was telling my friend to yesterday night when she called me. I was telling her about I was telling my team about make it simple. She was like, you better tell them I don't have time. I was just laughing when she was telling me. She said, I limit the time I want to spend on social media. I'm too busy. So if she said that when I see a video or a post, I'm thinking, this thing, if I watch it or read it, will it add to me? If I don't read it, will it or watch it? What am I missing out on? Nothing. I've scrolled. I was just laughing. I was like, see, with this 40 and above gang. She said, I am not curious. Curiosity is dead. Curiosity died with my 20s and my 30s. Now, I know what I want, and that's what I want to see. If you are speaking too much grammar, you are putting too many colors, I'm out. So those are the category of clients that we create for. That's my own target audience. What is your own target audience? You cannot say my target audience is everybody. Don't say that. Don't do that. That's the reason why you're always confused. That's the reason why your clients are even confused too, because they just come to your page. They don't understand you. You do this today, you say this tomorrow. There's no refined target audience. So who do I serve and what is their biggest problem? That is number 2 reasons why you lack clarity in your business. Number 3 is too many offers and no clear focus. I used to sit on this table like this, like too many offers and no clear focus. I used to be this person where, because I get bored easily. I like to do new things all the time. So sometimes if I'm not careful, I will not be able to build something for long. So I had to learn how to stay on one thing and build it till the end. I was sharing to yesterday, and I remember I had a coach in 2017. He was the one that told me this thing that I will never forget in my life. We were talking about my business, my therapy business at the time, and he was telling me, he said, Lara, it's like you are throwing mud in different places. You can't build anything that way. You are just scattering the mud. He said, for you to grow or build anything, you have to be throwing mud in one place all the time. Then you watch it grow. So I had to learn how not to, oh my boredom. I'm too bored. I get bored. Let me start something new. I had to learn how to overcome that and keep that aside and build one thing till it becomes big, till everybody knows about it. So if you have too many offers and no clear focus, you will be confused. Every time you're always changing. There's nothing wrong in changing. But when you change to something, stay there. When you know you've gotten it, stay there. It's not that every 2 weeks you are changing. Every one week, every month you are changing. Don't do that. Do not do that. Multiple scattered offers drain energy. I can tell you for a fact. They drain energy. A business grows faster with a clear signature offer. A business grows faster with a clear signature offer. So if you don't have a clear signature offer, you won't grow. My own, I have 2. One is 10x is easier than 2x. Everybody knows. Coach Lara is always talking about 10x, 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 and money magnets. Those are my signature offers. So what is your own? What is that one thing that when they mention it, people will know it's you? Like they don't need to mention your name. They'll say, that 10x woman, that woman that is always talking about 10x. Then you have won. If your clients can describe you by your product or by your service, tell me. Hey, I'm telling you, you have won. Like your brand, you have won in branding. You have won. But this time you do this one, that time you do that one, that time you do that one, you will lose out. You will always be confused. You will not be clear. So if you could ask yourself this question, if you could sell one thing this year, what would it be? Sell it over and over and over again. Let people know you for it. Very, very important. Let people know you for it. 10x or money magnet. So if it's 2, by all means, keep repeating it. We are doing money magnet. I say money magnet. 10x is easier than 2x. Next week, Saturday, by the way, August 30th. Please join. If you're just hearing about it, sign up for that masterclass. It's a 6-hour masterclass. And all of these things, I'll be teaching you more. How to 10x your income, how to focus on the 20% of your business that will guarantee you 80% success and money. That's what I have done and I'm still doing. That's what I'm going to be teaching you. How you can 10x in 6 months. How you can 10x in 1 year, depending on your capability and your energy level. Those are the things I'm going to. And it's not that you will work yourself to death. No, at all. You will do it without burnout. You will do it, achieving more while doing less. Is what I have done, is what I have practiced, and I'm still doing. So sign up for that masterclass. 10x is easier than 2x. Next week Saturday, it's 200,000. That's $143. You can send a DM now or click the link in the bio to sign up immediately. So that's because slots are filling up fast. So that's number 3. Too many offers and no clear focus. The question is, if you can sell one thing this year, what would it be? Then number 4 reason why you lack clarity in your business is that you have a weak marketing message. You have a weak marketing message. If people don't get what you do, they won't buy. How are you marketing it? Is it clear to people, or they are confused? What do you really do? What are you really selling? People don't know. You have to be able to market it properly. If they don't get what you do, they will not buy. A clear message attracts and a vague one repels. If it's too complicated, if it's a lot of stories, a lot of grammar, plenty things, people will get turned off. People will be repelled. You understand? So a clear message attracts and a vague one repels. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, can I explain my business in one clear sentence? If you cannot explain your business in one clear sentence, there's a problem. There's a problem. My own one sentence is, I help female entrepreneurs 10x their business in 6 months or less. Bam. So, and without burnout too. You can already see my own. What's your own? What is your marketing message? When they ask you, maybe just tell us in 30 seconds what you do. You will now be saying, see, I do strategy. Then after, I'm a man of many parts. Stop saying that. People say that a lot. When I see people outside, introduce yourself. I'm a man of many parts. Nobody's going to remember you that way. You don't need to tell us you're a man. Just tell us one thing that you want us to remember you for. It's okay to have 9 businesses or 10 businesses. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. But if it's a place where you want to do a pitch or you want to introduce yourself, tell us one thing. Then when we are having one-on-one conversations with you, you can be telling us, oh, I also do this, I also do that, I also do that. You get because I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and the person is a psychologist. The man said the brain is very limited to remember some things. So when there's not enough space for remembrance when we meet you, there's so many people in that amygdala, that remembering place. There's the people's friends, people's acquaintances, spouses, children. So if you are coming to us new and you're introducing yourself, you have to say something that will, I don't want to say shock, not a shock, but something that sticks. If you just introduce yourself randomly or plainly, it will not stick. Nobody will remember you. Nobody will remember you. You have to say something that stick. So when people come to your Instagram page, these days, a lot of people are very, attention span of people very short. Some people don't want to send you a DM. I tell you this all the time. Some people are not interested in sending a DM. They want to come to your page, see your bio, go to your LinkedIn link tree, or payment, whatever, your website, so that they can purchase something, or your landing page. I'm telling you, I have clients who do this all the time. They don't want to be talking. They don't want to be having long conversations. And me, I'm one of those clients. I want to buy something. I'm asking plenty. I'm not interested. I'm too busy for that and impatient. So if you have a weak marketing, I won't stay long on your page, because I'm not going to be DMing me. If I send you one DM and you reply with three, I'm out. I don't want to be spending time with you. So please organize your page. Have a very clear and concise message in your bio. Have in your profile, have a website link or something. Maybe it's a link tree or something, a link that takes people to quickly check you out randomly in 5 minutes. And your Instagram should be, of course, your feed should be what people want to see. So if you have a weak marketing message, you will not be clear. You'll be confused. If people don't get what you do, they will not buy. A clear message attracts and a vague one repels. So what is that thing that you do that you can explain in one clear sentence? Very, very important. Very, very important. So number 5 reasons why you lack clarity is that you don't have a clear business model. You just do anyhow. As it come, now they do. No. There has to be, a pattern. What's your revenue structure? What is your sales funnel? All of those things you have to have. How do we make money? What is the plan to making money in my business? I've told you, a lot of people here, you book a strategy. One of our funnel is this: you book a strategy session with me, then you can sign up for a 6 months or 1 year powerhouse coaching. You can do this, you can do that, you get. Or you buy my book first, book a session with me, or there's masterclass. We do masterclass and then we upsell in the masterclass. Those are revenue structures. You have to have that. If not, you will be broke all the time. What is your revenue structure? Without a revenue structure, you are guessing instead of building. You need to know exactly how the money flows in. What are those things that you do that brings in money? Repeat them, rinse and repeat. That's building a structure or a system. Rinse and repeat. What is the main way your business will make money consistently? That's a question you need to ask yourself. What is the main way your business will make money consistently? That's a question you need to ask yourself. So some of you don't have a clear business model. You just do, okay, so this is how. You just do this one, do that one, do the no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. There has, and this is one of the things I help you to fix when you sign up with me one-on-one. There has to be a model. What are those things that you will do? What is the thing that do you have a program that you do monthly, or you do quarterly, or do you have one product that you sell first all the time? Because it's there are products like that a lot of people like to buy. So maybe that's the one thing you sell first, then people you'll now sell complementary other products that complement that product. Do you understand? You have to have a business model. If you don't have a business model, your business will just be turning on your own. You have to have a clear business model. You have to have a revenue structure and all of that. Very, 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 very important. Very, very, very important. So what is the main way your business, those are the things. So this thing I'm telling you, be writing them down, so that after this conversation, you can go and think on them by yourself, on your own. What is the main way your business will make money consistently? Very important. Then number 6, we've done 5 points already. Number 6, you are chasing trends instead of strategy. So I have come to understand that trends are part of, especially if you're on social media, trends are part of how you get discovered, how you get seen, how, a lot of people will get to know you. Trends is one of the ways where the algorithm will work in your favor. But you cannot build your business only on trends. No. Every time you're always jumping on new trends. Not bad. But I hope you have a clear strategy. You cannot say, I'm doing this time. Another one you jump to, no. You must have. For instance, on my page in my office, we have one thing. Every morning, 9 a.m., we must post an inspirational, I don't want to say motivational because they are not motivational, or inspirational business video. That is our standard. Every 9 a.m. in the morning. It must be inspirational. It must be tailored to daring people to change behavior or do something differently. So 3 p.m., yes, we post some, maybe a lot of times, carousel or video for maybe one of the things that we're selling. 6 p.m., we post light videos where maybe trends can come in, maybe something funnier and all of those things. That is our own strategy for content. That strategy has been there for 5 years now. 5 years. It has always worked. So what is your own strategy? So we still follow trends. We are doing skits small now, but we make sure it is still inspirational. Can you see? I'm not losing the inspiration because I want to be funny. I'm not losing inspiration because I want to have more followers. No, you can't do that. If you lose that, then you lose your authenticity. You lose yourself. You lose your solidity, your originality. You lose it. So there has to be a strategy. How are you posting? You have to have a strategy for posting. What's your strategy? Or is whenever you wake up or any day, as you just do you, today let me just post picture, Jerry. Then the next day again, whoa, I don't even know what to post. Let me just post another picture. You don't have a strategy. And I like to talk to entrepreneurs, people who, even though you are still, maybe you are the only person yet in your company, but you have high dreams. You have great dreams for your company. Those are people I'm attracted to. People that are hungry, people that are interested in building empires. Those are the people I am called to. So if you are somebody like this, you cannot take your business lightly. No, you can't. You can't. It will be a sin. You can't do that. You cannot just no, because you won't build anything that way. Which is why I always tell people, some people they're not physically lazy, they are mentally lazy. If you are a mentally lazy person, you cannot build an empire. You cannot build. I am building a transgenerational business. That's the goal. That's the plan. So if that is what I'm building, I always tell my staff members, I'm not building for today. I'm building for the future. That's why I take some decisions that looks like where we are now. Does this really? No, because I'm not taking the decision based on where we are now. I'm taking the decision based on where we are going. I'm building for the future. So if you are building for the future, you don't take things with levity. You don't say, whoa, I just tired. I don't even know what to post. I always tell people all the time, I posted when I was depressed. I posted when I was having heartbreak. I posted when I was going through a divorce. I posted when my son was ill and was having a surgery. That is you don't stop one thing to do and no, everything, because in life things will always happen. That's one thing I've realized. So people saying, no, let me do this one first. Then when I'm less busy, when things are softer, then I can come back to this. They play, my fans. something will always come up. It doesn't have to be anything bad. I'm not saying something bad will come up. No, it could just be something that you're just busy. Maybe your children will resume school now. Maybe before you know it now, somebody will start tutorial. Maybe this one, Oh, Cecilia, bedroom matters. Thank you, my love. She says, I give you kudos. Your tenacity is to be studied. Thank you. People say that a lot. My best friend was telling me yesterday, how are you like this? I say, if I tell you that I know, I'm lying. I don't even know how to be different. I don't know. Hi, Leola. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. I don't know. Because I think if I'm being honest, it's my goals. My plan. I was discussing with one of my mentors, and when I was telling her, she's like, "No wonder you are like this girl. What you are thinking is a lot. It's high. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm not here to play small. I want to be a policy maker for Africa. That's the goal. That's the plan. I want to be able to influence decision making for Africa. I want to be a part of policymakers in the world. I want to be able to travel, or not even travel. I want to be able to enter a room and you don't need to ask for my name. Or if they see my name, it opens doors. That's the goal. That's my goal. That's what drives me. That's why you see me every day. I show up. Sick, I show up. Miscarriages, I show up. Yes, Cecilia, it can be getting married, it can be raising children. Something will always happen. Something, every time, something, no matter what is happening, I show up. I find a way to make it work with what I'm doing. That's what I've learned to do. No matter how difficult that thing is, I'll look like, okay, so what can I do? What can I introduce that will help me to still continue doing my work? What can I introduce? Do you understand? And when I say what can I introduce, I'm thinking, can I get a help? Can I call my sister to come and stay with the kids? Do you understand? Or stay with me for a while? Can I get my husband to help me with this? Can I get a new staff? That's what I do. But I don't say I will shut down. Never. I can't remember the last time that ever happened to me. That I will not post in 2 days, in 1 week. I can't remember. Meanwhile, I have had the craziest times. Craziest. I told you guys here how I will be going through a heartbreak like this. They just broke my heart. I'll be crying. Then I'll now remember, Omo, there's no money for light. Omo, I will clean my face. Come on Instagram. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Then I will go back to my life. That's how I've always done. I have had the craziest ride in my life. There are some I've shared, there are some I can never share. Craziest. But I will always show up. I will always show up. Why? Because what is driving me is a lot. It's not just $1 million. It's not just, to have a company in Magodo. No, that's not what's driving me. My goals are bigger than that. Very big. So I know that I can't afford to coil up in one corner. Yeah, there's a time to rest. There's a time to cry. All those things. Don't think that Coach Lara is iron. No. When you see me cry, you'll be in shock. I cry, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be like, look at this woman that's always motivating us, because I'm human. Last year, I went through something terrible. I cried. I remember waking my husband in the middle of the night. Oh my God. It was comforting me. Then the next day, I told myself, so you want to be crying? You don't get up. Is this what you want to be doing? How many days? Lara, it's okay. 24 hours. Oh yeah. You have given yourself enough time to mourn. Get up. Go to work. 1 day off. I'm back. You have to show up, because you have to build. You are building something. You're building something. You cannot tell, your your future self, your 70, they're asking your children, like my daughter now, we were talking before this video, she was asking me, Mommy, why did you transition from therapy to this? I had to have a good explanation. You cannot be telling your children when you're 60 years old, Mommy, why didn't you make a lot of money? Why did you stop that business? And you just be saying something that make you feel comfortable. And children, they would, at that time they are grown, they know there is an excuse, but they just be like, okay, it's okay. And beyond your children or anybody, your own self, your 80-year-old self, you don't want to be regretting. I should have started that business then. I should have opened another branch. I should have opened another company. That is when people are in regret from 60 years and above. Women, I've noticed. I have clients that are in their 60s. Good night, baby. See you tomorrow. I had a client then, she was 60. See, if we open the Zoom like this, the first 2 words, she's crying because she's regretting. She's like, I should have left. I should have done this. I should have, those things. Maybe I was telling my husband that I think these are the things that also shaped me, because I talked to these women. I once had a 72-year-old woman she came to my office. It was a physical session. She cried. She told me that woman would think she came to do therapy with me. She would not know that she came to school me that day. She left and I was sad, because I'm like, God, how can I not have this problem when I'm 72? How can I not, So it's not even about anybody now. You're not doing it to impress anybody, but you're doing it for your 60-year-old self, your 70-year-old self, your 80-year-old self. At that time, you would have slowed down. So the reason why old people regret is that at that time, there's not much activity to do. You can't be running around. You can't be traveling up and down anymore. So there's enough time for you to brood. When you are thinking, you are brooding. That's where regret comes in. That's when sadness, depression comes in. That's when you see all these grandmas very cranky. You'll be wondering, what did this child do to this woman? Hey, it's not the children. It's the pain. They're not happy. They're bitter. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be. So I know that, yes, there's a lot going on in your life currently. You are going through a lot. I get it. But I'm saying that you can still make it work. Even with that, you can. You can. You just need to find energy and agency. You need to find energy to be able to, one of the things you need is to have hope. When you have hope, you can do anything. When you have faith, you can lift the mountain. That's me. I'm never without faith. I'm never hopeless. I'm never faithless. So don't play with your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that. There's a lot you can achieve. There's a lot. No matter what you're making currently in your business, there's more. Come up either. There's more. There's always more. Always more. Yes, Isaiah, when you have hope, you can do anything. I mean, literally anything. So things are happening. I get it. But don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you, because even when you stop, that's when you start getting depressed. That's when you start, before you know it, you shut down. I remember a story when I was going through my divorce, or when my marriage got broken at the time. So I was in a circle, with how will I call it now? Like a community of, then, when I was doing family life coaching and therapy actively, I was in that community, so we had a head or heads, or, and they were trying. Nobody ever told me to my face, excuse me, but I saw people trying to insinuate, or that I should, now that I'm even saying it in my head, it's funny, that I should stop, like step down or stop posting. I don't even know, because I had a broken marriage. And in my mind, I'm like, I want that person that will be bold enough to come and tell me this thing. Of course, nobody could tell me. Because imagine I had stopped then. I know somebody else that we were colleagues then. She was one of the people that motivated me when I joined this industry. She was one of the people I looked up to then. The same thing happened to her, and they told her, you need to stop because you are going through this, you are going through that. You need to stop. You need to step aside. Go for, and she did, and it is over 5 years now, 6 years. She's not back. She's not back. Because it is easy to start again when you shut down completely for a while. It is easy. I say it is easy. It's difficult, rather. When you shut down for a while, to pick up again, to get up again is hard. It's hard. So when things are happening, I know you are in pain, but don't stay there. Look for how you can still be posting by this side. Years ago, I think that should be like 2017. Yeah, I think it's 2017 or 18. I had a scandal. I've never shared this before. One day I'm going to probably do a video about it. That, somebody called me out on Facebook then. It was bad. It was terrible. Something happened. I don't want to go into details. And, it was bad. It was so bad. I remember my phone's going off and all of that. I remember one of my mentors, he told me, I was so sad, I cried. He told me that you better don't stay down and say that you want to, because somebody has said this thing, you're not going to post again. Stop it. He told me, I think it was the third day because I was still crying. He told me, in fact, I remember the post. He said, go and post something. This is the quote. Go and look for it, and post it. What is the post? Broken crayons, still color. I remember I obeyed him and did the same. Exactly, maybe was it 2 days or third day? Before you know it, people moved on. People will always move on. You are the only one that has refused to move on. People have moved on. Why? Because there's always scandals every day. There's always scandals. There's always something new. Before you finish doing something now, Bobrisky will do something. Somebody else will do something. Don't worry. They will forget your own. They've moved on. And if they don't forget, that's their business. Keep doing your thing. After a while, people get used to you. I remember when I had broken marriage then, oh God, I got a lot of terrible, terrible comments. A lot. But I didn't mind. I kept doing what I was doing. Where are the comments today? People have moved on. But you see 1, 2 terrible comments. Oh my God, I can't stand this. It's a lot. I can't do this. You move away. You shut down. 1 year, we are still begging you. But that time has passed now. Come and start again. You are now telling us, I don't even know how to start. Instagram has changed. All the trends have changed. Everything has changed. You are now reluctant. You are now, don't do that. Do not do that. So have a proper, okay, I think I was talking about chasing trends instead of strategy. That's the reason why you lack clarity. So jumping from one shiny object to the next creates confusion. Strategy keeps you grounded. Strategy keeps you grounded. That's what I do best. I love to brainstorm with people. Oh my God. It's one of the things I love to do. That's why when you book a one-on-one with me, trust me, me and you, we're going to create and develop a proper strategy that will help your business last and make it grounded for a long time to come. All right. So, strategy keeps you grounded. And this is one question you need to ask yourself. Are you building strategy or just following hype? Are you building strategy or just following hype? So, number 7 reason why you lack clarity in your business is that no clear financial goals. Some people will tell you, I don't like to set goals. I'm like, why, coach? I don't like to set goals. If it comes, it comes. I know it's in my head. They play my fans. You are joking. how can you go forward in life without setting goals? You have to set goals, because those are the things that will drive you, those are the things that will push you, those are the things that will motivate you. So you need to have clear financial goals. I have a yearly goal, I have 5 year financial goal, I have a monthly goal, I have a quarterly goal. I should be able to make so amount in a month. I should be able to make so amount in a quarter. So that affects the people I'm advertising to. That affects my pricing. When people ask me, how do you do your pricing? This is how. Because I have a goal. If I want to make $1 million, so I need to start charging at least maybe $50K, 20K. You understand? And then I need how many people to be able to achieve that? I need how many master classes? I need how many one-on-ones? That's how. Don't think that people that make money on Instagram or social media or generally in their business, they stumble into it. God favored them. You are joking. God favors all of us. But it takes strategy there's a strategy to retain the favor. Or else it will just be a one-hit wonder. You just make it once, and that's it. You don't know how to make it again. And that's not what we are building. So there has to be clear financial goals. Business without numbers is like driving without a map. Set income targets tied to offers. If you don't have an income goal, it's like you are driving without a map. So these are the things that you need to have written down. That's why you're always, you just do anything. When somebody comes to meet you, oh, it is $10,000. It's too expensive. For what? Because of what? You say, can I pay $2,000? You say, yeah, no, now we are pay 2,500. You agree. It's because you don't have clear financial goals. You don't have it. When you have it, you will realize that your discounts will be limited. There will be limitation in your discounts because you have a plan, you have a goal. You cannot just be giving anybody discounts because of what? No. You have a target. So ask yourself, what is your monthly revenue target and how will you get there? What is your monthly income target and how will you get there? These are things you need to sit down and write. How much do you want to make? I did a strategy session with a lady on Saturday, and I was telling her we were optimizing for 6 months. She wants to 10x her business in 6 months. So we sat down together for 90 minutes. You can book a strategy session with me for 90 minutes. And, we were able to craft out, okay, so how much do you want to earn in 6 months? If you want to earn so amount in 6 months, what offer, what program do you want to be doing to be able to achieve that? She's a coach. We're able to write it down. How much will you charge? How many people will you need? And then how will you get the people you need? You have to have strategy for all of these things. How much do you need to spend on marketing to be able to get 10 people for this program? How much ads do you need to do? How many live videos do you need to do? How much collaborations do you need to do so that you get other people to, you borrowed other people's audience? Those are the things I sit down with you and craft out so that you're not just walking blindly and saying this business is not making money, this business is not making money. No. People who make money is not by chance, it's not by luck. She's just lucky. He's just lucky. And there's one thing I've realized that Nigerian people do a lot. Oh my God. People say this a lot. If they say, somebody is making something, so they'll say, you better don't compare. Don't use your own to compare. Sometimes I'm sure she had a husband that is giving her money. I'm sure she came from money. You are different though. I'm sure you say these things to you. You think, I don't want to, like Yoruba will say, I don't want to use another person's watch to run. That's what they say. But that's not what you are doing. You are doing that so that, first of all, you demean the person's success. You demean the impact or the importance of the work that the person has done. And then you now tell your brain this story in order to stay small, in order to justify your own mediocrity. People do this a lot. Davido, his father is a billionaire. What do you expect? But the guy has been working. The guy has been, going on tours. He could say, I don't want to work again. I don't want to. I just want to be sleeping in my house. I just want to be doing whatever. But people will now say, Kenny, I beg, don't use Davido, use struggling artists. You demean the work he does or somebody else. I don't know why I'm even mentioning Davido. But anybody, stop doing that. You will see people, they will watch maybe Richard Branson, they will read books, motivational books, something that is supposed to inspire them. They will tell you, don't mind them. Or these people, in America, they have lights, they have water, they even have venture capital. They have this one, they have people that will give them this one. Oh. Don't use yourself. Oh, Nigeria is different. So you better manage your energy. Don't let us. Wow. You are going to remain small for a long time to come if you keep talking like that. You are going to stay small if you keep talking like that, because you are trying to justify your smallness, in quotes. You're trying to justify your mediocrity. You're trying to justify why you are not making it in life. God's time is the best. Everybody's time is different. When my time comes, I will not need to. Let me keep quiet. So, what is your monthly income target and how will you get there? There has to be a plan for that. Number 8 reason why you lack clarity in your business is lack of systems and processes. Lack of systems and processes. You don't have system in place. You don't have processes in place. You just do anyhow. System creates freedom and clarity. Without them, you repeat chaos. So, where in your business have you been repeating chaos? Where in your business have you been repeating chaos? You need to sit down and craft a process for it. In my company, we have process. We have SOP. What's that name? Standard operating procedure. So that somebody else that is new can come and pick up the SOP and read, okay, we have different processes. A comment or a message in the DM must not be left unanswered more than 10 minutes. That's our goal, our strategy in my office. And I'm not the one. I don't reply DMs. Only once in a while. My customer service officer does. I don't reply comments. A lot of times it's them. But there's a process for it. 10 minutes highest. That's our turnaround time. Highest. A DM must be answered at least 10 minutes. A comment. That's why you will see on our page. Anything you comment, even if you comment love, you get a reply. It's a strategy. Even if you comment fire, you will get a reply. Like fire, you don't say anything now, you will get a reply. It's a process, it's a strategy. You get what I mean? It's a process, So you have to have process. Systems help you create freedom and clarity. Even in our videos that we do, we have systems for it. There was a time that, when we were shooting videos, it used to be very overwhelming. I used to wear plenty clothes. And then we employed somebody that said, okay, coach, can we, instead of wearing 15 clothes when we want to shoot 15 videos, can we do one cloth for 2 videos? Then we alternate it. I'm like, makes sense. That's a system. That's a process. Can we do this? Can we shift all talking heads video? Can we do this one, concept videos for social dates? Can we do only 1 day shoot every week? Can we just shoot 10, 20 in 1 day so that we only shoot twice a month? That is system. That's processes. You don't just wake up and decide to do anyhow. And you say, I just want to do this today. Yesterday and 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I had the hunch that, I want to post something about my daughter. I went to do it. I did not say, let me just post it. No, because there's a process, there's a system in place. I had to hand it over to the video people. They'll have to clean it up. The content people, they'll have to, check, look, arrange it properly. It cannot come on that day. I cannot post it on that day. They posted it the next day. I did another one yesterday. They have not posted down. It's because everything has to go through a process. Systems freeze you. It frees you. So you are not scaling chaos. Some people, you are making money, but you are scaling chaos. Everything is chaotic. You are exhausted, you are exhausted all the time. You are putting too much energy. You are efforting all the time. That's a new Gen Z slang I just heard. Effort. That's not scalable. And that's what I'll be teaching you at 10x is easier than 2x masterclass. So sign up. I'll be talking about how you can achieve more by doing less, how you can achieve more without burnout. That's the how you 10x your income without burnout. That's what we'll be talking about on that day. So yeah, that's number 8. Number 9 reason why you lack clarity in your business is when you mix personal and business identity. When personal emotion runs your business decisions, clarity disappears. I understand. We are, especially women, we are emotional beings. Sometimes you get emotional. It's okay. But do not let that happen all the time. Don't let emotions run your business. Strategy. Think. I have people in my office that even if I'm upset, I'm saying, let's do this. I have somebody that will say, Coach, can we sleep over this? Can we not take a radical decision or a rash decision? Can we wait for some time to see, let emotions calm down, then we can now do this. I'm telling you, that's been a lifesaver. So you don't just let emotions run your business. You let systems and processes run your business. You must separate you from the business. That's the goal. That's the goal. Are you making emotional decisions or strategic decisions? There are some decisions you just make. I don't want to see, I want this one, I want that one, because you're angry. It will hurt your business. So there are some things that you have to stomach. Me, I've learned it. The kind of person I am, I still am like that. I'm a no-nonsense person. But when it comes to your company, when it comes to business, there are some things that you know that, yes, I'm a no-nonsense person, but this thing, swallow the nonsense because of this thing, because of what you are trying to do. So if you are always emotional, especially, I know, women are like that. A lot of things are responsible. Your hormones, sometimes you'll be on your period, you'll just be angry unnecessarily. Sometimes you'll be ovulating, sometimes you are menopausing, sometimes you are perimenopausal, a lot of things. So you are just angry, or you just decide one time, but the next day the emotion have gone. Don't run your business that way. It will not last. I have learned how to do this, how to maintain a straight face, even smile, even when I'm boiling inside. I learned it. That was never me. Me, if I'm angry with you, if I'm not happy with you, you will know immediately. But I had to learn it. You cannot be doing that at work. You can't be doing that all the time with your business. It will jeopardize whatever you are doing at that period. So you have to learn how to throw banter, how to, like I normally do, how to laugh, how to, even though you know that, man, this person is a goner. You already know. But I need this person for the next 1 month to stay around because of this, because of this, because of this. So do not run your businesses with emotion. Be strategic in decision making. And if you know that you are an emotional combustion machine, that's why you need to. I have the next person to me in my office is our operations director. He's more chilled. Then after that, I have the brand manager. So I don't just take decision. I have our team leads, head of departments. So sometimes I'll have to present to them, this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I want us to start doing this thing, and they will, critique it. No, coach, I don't think this is wise. I don't think this. I think we should do it this way. I think we should do it that way. I have to listen. You cannot say because you are the boss, nobody can tell me. I was still telling my husband recently of one of my staff. I was like, Kai, oh, I had to keep straight face. If it's my daughter that said this thing or did this thing, but I still had to smile. We are at work. Come on, body, come on, face. So don't let emotions run your business. Be strategic. Be strategic, be strategic, be strategic. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you making decisions emotionally or strategically? Are you making decisions emotionally or strategically? And then number 10, I'm so glad we have come to the end. Number 10 reasons why you lack clarity in your business is when you are not seeking guidance or coaching or mentorship. Hey, 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 you will flop. You will make a lot of mistakes. See, before I got into coaching, before I started having coaches for my business, it's not, I have different coaches, but there's a business coach, like this coach manage it, like that's what we talk about, my business. There's marriage coach, that's different. There's life coach, that's different. There's parenting coach, that's different. Mentor, all those ones, spiritual mentors, those ones. This one, there's a coach that is I have started paying for coaching since 2016, even when I was dead ass broke. From 2016, there was one coach. Oh my God. I used to pay this guy 50,000 every month in 2017. That 50,000 was like $50,000 to me. It was a lot of money. And I only had 1 hour. He gave me only 1 hour. One hour every month. Only once every month. And in that 1 hour, I remember one day I slept off. So he was waiting for me. Then we used to do Facebook. It was Facebook. Was this Zoom we were using? I can't remember. Or Facebook video call. But I remember we used to record it then. I slept off and I woke up 15 minutes to the end of the session. Ladies and gentlemen, best believe he only took me for that 15 minutes. Until next month. Money have expired for the month. I have started having, like, paying personal coaches since 2016. Why? Because I don't want to because if you keep making too many mistakes, you will still be great in life if you do it by yourself, but you will take longer. You will take longer. You will burn out. You will be exhausted on the journey. So I have paid for different coaches. I have gone for different programs. I have different mentors. Even this year, I have 2 mentors that I constantly speak to now because of, some area in my life, my business, the money part. Very, very important. So clarity comes faster through mentors and coaches who have walked the path before you. These people, they have been where you are. They've been there before now. So that's why somebody like me, I have been anywhere. Where you are broke, you don't have money, you are a single mother, you are divorced, name it. You are married, broke. I've been through a lot of those seasons. I can help you. That's the reason why I create all these programs. That's the reason why I create all these coaching sessions, coaching programs, so that you don't make the mistakes that I made, so that you can shorten your journey. A business coach helps to shorten your trial and error years into 6 months. That's why I tell you that I help female CEOs 10x their income in 6 months without burnout. If you are still winging it, do you know what winging it means? You fall down, you get up. Before you even recover from that falling down, another 3 months are gone. Your years are longer. You're taking too much time to build that empire that we're talking about. But when you have a coach, when you have a mentor, they shorten it for you. They shorten that period for you. That's what happens. That's what happens. So, to you, it's a lot of money. Hey, you. Do you know what you are buying with that money? Time. You are buying experience. You're buying time. You're buying clarity. You're buying strategy. You're a smart person when you do that. You are buying clarity. You are buying strategy. You are buying time. So that instead of using 5 years to make 100 million, you are using 1 year. That's what you are buying. Smart people, rich people actually, they use money to buy time. They use money to buy clarity. They use money to buy, all these things, intangible things. But poor people, and poor is not just by money. Some people are poor. You are poor in your mindset. You are poor in your mind. You're always counting the penny. Like my husband would say, penny wise, pound foolish. You have savings, so the savings, you want to use it to travel. You want to use it, your savings to buy hair. You want to use it to do masters, which is not bad. But you are not investing in your business. You are not investing in coaching. You are not investing in mentorship. Whoa. You will just be doing longer. Yeah, yes, and the technical know-how. You need to know. You need to pay for these things. I see some people, they will tell me, Coach, I don't have money. It's a lot. Coach, before I can afford you. But you are traveling for vacation. Don't get me wrong. I cannot tell you how to spend your money. I'm not saying, but if I can advise you as a business person, there are some things that you do first. Before you think, let's go on vacation, you pay for your business coaching so that you make more money that you can use to fund plenty vacations. But you see some people, they are saving, they are buying wigs. I'll just be shaking my head. This one is not ready. You are buying wigs. You are buying different things. You are buying bags, to look good, but you are not investing in your business. And then you'll not be looking for discounts. You'll be looking for a free program up and down. You are not a 10x woman. You are a 1x woman. 1x. That's who you are. Change you. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Like, I know how much I have paid this year alone to attend programs, to pay for mentorship, to pay for coaching. I know how much just this year. I know how much I paid last year because I want to unlock another realm. If you want to unlock a new realm, you want to go to a next level, you have to do what you have never done before. You cannot be playing the same way you were playing in 2024 and expect that you will now get a different result in 2025. It's insanity now, according to Zig Ziglar. It's insanity. This year, I want to make more money. This year, I want to have more clients. Okay, now, how much have you invested in yourself? Because do you think it will just come out? Somebody will pull it out of you? No. Your mind needs to be jump-started. You need to have knowledge. You need to have knowledge. You need to be knowledgeable. You need to know, these are the things that they're doing now. This is how to make more money. This is how to attract more clients to me. This is how to create my framework. This is how to build a community. This is how to do, courses. You have to learn it. You have to, and you will pay, because who will do it for you for free? Especially me. I don't do things for free. I've realized that people I do people for free, they don't take it seriously. Every time in my company, if we have anytime we have a master class or a group program, I always give, is one of the covenants I made with God. We always give at least 2 people free slots. You see those 2? They are the ones that will be missing the class. They are the ones that will not submit assignments. Today, I was supposed to have a session with somebody. I am doing it for her for free because I have seen like this person, and the Holy Spirit prompted me to do it for her. This person has been missing sessions. she'll say she's not available. Today I was remembering it. I'm like, God, this is why I don't do things for free for people. They don't take it seriously. If you pay for something, you will see how you will show up. No matter what happens, you will show up. You will learn. You will bring paper. You will bring pen and book to the class. I remember one class we were doing one time. It was online. I remember one person was like, please, coach, please, I want to beg you. I want to go and pee. I don't want to miss anything. People should just give me break. Like, I was just laughing. She said, I paid a lot of money. I cannot miss out on. She said, I have been pressed since. When you pay for things, that's what happens. When you pay a sacrifice, that's what happens. Like, when you pay, you oh, this has happened to me a lot of times. When you withdraw all the money in your account and you pay it for a program or a course you are like, Oluwa, this is a seed. It must come back to me in 10x. You will see that you'll be there, you'll be punctual, you will work on it, you will use it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, invest in mentorship, invest in coaching, or what it does is that it shortens your time. It bends reality for you. It shortens your trial and error years into 6 months. I'm telling you. So, who is guiding you in your business right now? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Who is guiding you? And you can help. You can choose me as your coach. If you want me to guide you, if you want me to work on your business with you, you want me to help you 10x your income in 6 months, or you want to sign up for my masterclass, 10x is easier than 2x. It is how to achieve more by doing less. That's happening next week, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. West African time. And all we are talking about is how to make more money, how to, optimize our business for, higher returns. We're going to start with setting transformational goal, audacious goal. That's what we're starting with next week, Saturday. So if you know that you need to do this, you want to dive deeper with me, send a DM, click the link in the bio, book a strategy session, sign up for the masterclass, anyone you want, and I'll be there to guide you. So thank you everybody for joining me. Also, I forgot to mention, we also have the healing school ongoing. If you're interested in the healing school, that's therapy. If you know that you have trauma, emotional pain, childhood dysfunction, and you want to heal, because if you don't heal to work on your business, it will be difficult. If you are depressed, if you are sad, if you are dysfunctional, it would affect the results you make or get in your business. So attend our general healing school. It's an 8 weeks program, and we meet every Sunday 7 p.m. It's starting September 1st. It's happening on Zoom, so you can join us from anywhere you are in the world. You can also send a DM for that, or click the link in the bio to sign up to join the healing school. The healing school has been saving lives since 2020 that we started it. No, 2019. So thank you everybody for joining my live video today. If you have any questions, just send a DM. Hopefully I'll be there to answer you. If not, there'll be somebody there that will answer you. And if you are a Christian, you know that you have been called to be a disciple, to be a minister in the marketplace. I run Ministers in the Marketplace, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. every Monday to Fridays. It is a new mandate that God has given me to raise disciples for him in the marketplace, so that we can, we can have dominion in this world, so that we can take back our place and win it for God's kingdom in the marketplace. So thank you. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye for now.